All the disrespect, the free play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning of checking these buttons that much closer to Christmas. That is right. Holiday season is upon us. And what else is upon us is that subscribe button. It's right there. Just be upon it. It's upon you. It's upon us. Why don't you be upon it? Just be upon that subscribe button. And as always, chapters and links down below if you guys want to click around to a certain subject. I feel like I got a lot of shit in my mouth. I've been eating these almonds right here, you know what I'm saying? I got all the crumbs. Anyway, if you see stuff flying out my mouth, just ignore it. Put your 3D glasses on and have a good time. So without further ado, we're just about to get straight into it. Ladies and gents, without further to the ado, let's go. All right, now into them rethinking the Street Fighter 6 tournaments that just happened last weekend and people getting really pissed off from Chris T and all this other stuff going on. Buttons that need to be checked. Damn, that was a long title. Okay, so let's unpack this, right? So a lot of people had a lot of things to say, right? This weekend. Street Fighter 6 Beta. There was a lot of tournaments. I had no idea a lot of these tournaments were going on, and apparently Chris T won a lot of the tournaments, and honestly, at first, I didn't know. I think I even said in the last video, I thought they were kind of playing for nothing. No, turns out they was playing for some big money because Chris, I could be wrong, but I think he won like 2 or 3 tournaments over that weekend, and that's where that whole Punk debate came up, where Punk was like, oh, Punk thought he was cheating because it was like, you've been playing that beta, so you had the advantage, but we'll cover that in a second. What I wanted to say was, Chris T ended up taking home like over $2,000 in Street Fighter 6 tournaments over the last weekend. And on that topic, I want to give a big shout out, and I want to fault this to my head and not my heart, man. I got caught up, I really did, in the last video. So one of the tournaments that Chris T won, I believe was called Pizza Party. Right, and it was ran by this man right here, profile on the screen, by the name of Bunch right here at Casa Bunch Online Weeklies. You can see the profile where it says, Coast Guardsman, Traveling Man, the best bracket runner you have ever seen. Creator, got his ads right here, East Coast bracket runner, if I could talk. And you can see his Twitch. All the links in the description field, definitely check them out because they're doing big things. And of course, you want to catch the whole pizza party. Who don't like a good pizza party? You know what I'm saying? Go down below for the Twitch stream, catch the whole tournament for the Street Fighter 6 pizza party. It was dope. And I want to say I had the pleasure of talking to Bunch for the first time yesterday. He was really cool, so I want to give you a shout out. Thank you, man, for being down and just being cool with the show. I really appreciate it. Okay, and back to the Street Fighter 6 beta tournament, right? Somebody by the name of Rome _ himself, profile on the screen. I'll put their link down below as well, so definitely check them out. I think they have the link tree. Yeah, all their links down below, so definitely check them out. Well, I noticed Rome posted this right here saying, Chris T won more money on a beta than most top 8 Evo players have won. I hope that's a good sign to come for money involved with this game. And I think that's where a lot of the debate might have started, right? Because a lot of people were seeing Chris T win this money. Punk took that shot, you know, where he was like, you know, because Chris T was like, let's go. And Punk was like, no, let's not go, because you knew you were going to win because you knew you had been playing the crack the whole time. Chris then fired back saying, you know, you had the crack too, so why you fronting? And then Punk went along, you know, replied basically saying, yeah, I had it, but I never played it. And you could tell I never played it because I sucked. And a lot of people I spoke to seemed to believe that because they were like, nah, we believe if Punk played, he would be good, especially by now. So, of course, that remains to be seen. But the argument remains, like, it's very interesting. On one hand, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I had no idea. I was surprised when I saw these Street Fighter 6 tournaments going on. On the other hand, the fact that they are going on and some people are getting called out because they're like, it's an unfair advantage because you have the crack. Now that I'm rethinking this, I had some time to step back. I talked to Dirty Low. I talked to some other pro players. I'm not going to exactly say their names because I don't know if they want all the business out there. But the general consensus is right now on these Street Fighter 6 streets, these beta streets, it's a fucking circus, right? The crack has been out there. We know hundreds, if not thousands of FGC players have been playing it, right? The game is not even finished. It's not all the way done. It's not out. You have lag and all this other stuff that's going on right now, but yet there's Street Fighter 6 beta tournaments. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but when's the last time we've seen that? I think Multiverses, right? Warner Brothers did something like that at Evo, but they backed it. It was under their supervision, right? They were like, hey, we're gonna, didn't they do like a, I think before that, it was like an open beta or closed beta, something like that. But then at Evo, they had like a $100,000 tournament, right? And it was huge. But nothing that I could say, unless I missed it, like this, right? Where the community actually came together, because I don't know if Capcom was over any of these. It just looked like the community in separate pockets kind of came together and was like, yo, let's throw some fucking Street Fighter 6 Beta Tournaments. And it seemed to go off like a hit. Like there was a lot of pro players that was in it. But my perspective, and let me know in the comments if you disagree with this, is like, can we really be surprised with the current state, like I said, of Street Fighter 6 Beta that seems to be a damn circus? Can we really be surprised that we's getting circus results? You know, as far as like people are like, well, he was playing the crack, or he was, or no, they weren't, or yes, they were, you had more time. What I'm trying to say is I'm just having a hard time understanding why anybody would be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because you would kind of have to expect that stuff like this was bound to happen if you're throwing a tournament this early. It'd be one thing if Chris T was the only one that had the crack. You know what I'm saying? If he was the only one, like he had some code or some hookup or he worked for Capcom, then you could be like, hey, this is bullshit, bro. Nah, this is straight bullshit. But the fact that thousands of people have the crack, like I said, maybe, I don't know. I just have a hard time throwing around that cheating word right now. Then this leads to a possibly even more interesting dilemma right here of FGC pros now feeling that they're possibly going to get left behind. Like I said, this is not just me reading tweets. This is me talking to them personally. A lot of them coming along the lines like, yo, we're watching how good Chris T is and other people, and we're coming to the realization that they're probably not going to be able to stop the crack because it keeps kind of manifesting into something else. So it's just going to keep going. Therefore, by the time June 2nd, that release day hits, there's going to be so many people that are absolutely godlike at Street Fighter 6. And a lot of these pros are kind of looking at that like, damn, you know, this is kind of like our livelihood. This is what we do, and we'll be damned if we get left behind. So now a lot of the ones that were refusing to play, there's a lot of pros that are starting to feel that they're getting left behind. So now they're like, damn it, I'm probably gonna start playing it because I'll be damned by the time this game drops, everybody is gonna be like so far ahead. I noticed Dr. Daddy Fan posted this along the same lines right here saying the SF6 cracked beta is the closest the FGC will ever get to the PED in sports dilemma, use it or get left behind. And although that tweet is, you know, pretty much joking, there's a lot of underlying truth in that because I'm getting a lot of feedback like this, not only online, but from actual people that I'm talking to in the FGC. Because now it's like a lot of people that are serious about the game, because let's be real, a lot of us that are playing it, we're casuals, right? I consider myself a casual when it comes to this content stuff, right? Full-time FGC, full throttle, all that good stuff. But I consider myself a casual when actually putting my hands on the game, you know what I'm saying? I'm nowhere near like the pro level. So for us, we probably don't really care or feel much left behind. We might feel left out, but maybe not so much left behind when it comes to the gameplay. But a lot of these pros kind of feel like a dilemma coming on, like, man, I think it's time. I think it's time that I start taking advantage of this crack. You're looking at that money now that Chris T won. You know what I'm saying? Like $2,000, what the hell? Like maybe I need to start playing that crack. Like how much money could I actually get if I'm good right when this game drops? You know what I'm saying? Now maybe I'm trying to get the bag after all. But because the current state of Street Fighter 6 is in this place and we're choosing to do tournaments now, like I said, game's not even out yet, I really don't think now is the time for an argument where we can start just throwing shit everywhere and judging people, right? I know personally I don't think so. But like I said, end of the day, that's just me. Shit's going crazy. What y'all think? All right, next up for them scamming ass buttons that need to be checked. All right, so I'm gonna get straight to the point on this one. Some of you saw the post that I made the other day. I was literally watching the new Avatar, right? Which surprisingly was good. I actually liked it. I didn't think I was, but I actually liked it. Anyway, I was at the movies. I wanna give a shout out to the homie Half Mine, right? The real Half Mine hit me up saying, hey, you might want to check this out because I saw my phone start blowing up. Some fucking scammer piece of shit was tagging a lot of comments. I'm talking to like 60, 70% of the comments. And there was a lot of comments that video talking about, you were selected, you win the console prize. And he had the button check logo. So I was like, motherfucker. So I had to go delete a lot of stuff. I've since blocked that channel. I'll put the profile on the screen. But be sure, y'all, if you see some crazy shit, if I haven't talked about a giveaway especially, don't believe no shit like that. But also take the time. First of all, he left like a WhatsApp number for y'all to call. Be smarter than that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell y'all to call no fucking WhatsApp number, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, all you gotta do is click on the logo Click on the logo and see it has nothing to do with Button Check. He's just a random piece of shit. So anyway, random piece of shit if you're watching this. I don't know if you're a bot or if you're just somebody, but I hope you burn in fucking FGC hell. Like, who the hell would just, especially around Christmas, just go out of your way to just scam the shit out of people? I mean, there's a special, you have to be a real special piece of shit for something like that. Anyway, just please be on the lookout for that. This is gonna be like kind of like a weird week because I have to focus on like being with the family, Christmas time, work, and also filming. So hang with us, baby. We're gonna celebrate this Christmas together somehow. There it is, one more again. Definitely let me know how you guys are feeling. Thank you for the amazing love. And as always, I want to give a shout out to the top comments, or two of the comments, I should say, that I picked out from the last video. Starting right here with Nazareth 1983. It says, yes, being able to play the beta makes a huge difference rather than characters getting balance, change, etc. It allows you to get used to the system mechanics and understand the basics of the game way before anyone else. And next up is RedX 916. It says, beta was fun, placed platinum by luck. My main cameo was missing, so I used Guile. I still have a lot to learn, but the mechanics are pretty good. Only bad thing I'd say is focus attack at the wall is hella OP. There it is, one more again. Thank you guys for the massive love, subscribing, liking, sharing, helping the channel grow. This week is gonna be really different because, or challenging, I should say, because I still have work. I ain't feeling that good. I ain't gonna get sick. I ain't claiming that, you know what I'm saying? But I started feeling like I need to sleep a lot more. Anyway, we got Christmas, the holidays, and then we got button checks. So somehow we gotta check these Christmas buttons. So thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
So you know what, Bogus Boys? I was coming home from a long day at work, thinking about today's topic, or the topic over the last few days, and I just had to put my 2 cents in, and you know, Nesta already filmed. So I decided to just film a little something for the boys. You know, I had a rough day at work today. Very challenging. But you know what? I did everything I had to win, to succeed, to strive, to be better. Okay, boys? I think you know where I'm going with this, okay? I do whatever it takes. That's my job, to get the job done and make sure we succeed every day. I put that in work. I put that in video games, especially Street Fighter. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to succeed. I want to win. So all these people complaining about the crack beta, oh, I don't have a PC. Go get a PC. Do you want it badly enough? Because the guys who crack it, they do. They want to win. They want to be the best. And you can't argue with that at the end of the day. You're going to do whatever it takes to succeed. Whether it means cracking the beta or sitting there and waiting, it doesn't matter. When the game comes out, everyone who's really serious is going to put all their time and effort to it and do everything they can to get better. Just some people did it before you. Sucks, that's life, but stop whining, get up, and get ready to succeed, okay? I don't want to hear this. I don't have a PC. Oh, it's not fair. Life isn't fair, son. What are you going to do about it? You're going to whine or you're going to join the party?
Okay. Let's party.